So today's going to be a room tour of the entire room. I'm going to show you where I keep everything and all of our storage, all about the cages, everything. So stay tuned. So this is the section of the room right when you walk in. It's on your left hand side. This is Seymour's custom cage base. It is a bit messy with hay, but it's made out of untreated pine wood. He has his hay box, some toys and dishes, and his litter box. This is just like his eating and going to the bathroom zone. He is free range 24/7. So now on top of his cage here is a litter box that's never been used. It's clean. This is where I put my hay in. I go downstairs where I have my 50-pound boxes, fill this up, and it's just so much easier to fill up the hay bags from this. Back here we have two sealed containers. This is again where I keep my pellets, and then the main bulk of the pellets are downstairs where it's cool and dry in a sealed container, because both the hay and the pellets we get in 50-pound bunches. So that's where we keep this stuff, just in small quantities for easier use. So this shelf is over top of Seymour's cage. Right here in this dish are things that we use often. This is Medicam. That is something that Hobbs is getting daily because of arthritis. This is Bullseye's medication. He gets this twice a day, every single day. This is the last of our daily C from Oxbow. Soon we're going to have to switch to the Oxbow hay tabs. And then this is our Little Tummies gas relief drops that we have just in case somebody gets bloated, because Bullseye does have tummy troubles. Over here is our little medical care kit. Ooh, popping out there. On the left here are our flashlight, nail clippers, nail file. Over here are syringes and some antibiotic eye gels. This drawer is our Gorgeous Guineas drawer. We have the F&M ointment, Kind and Gentle shampoo, and calendula lotion. And then there's some more syringes. Over next to it is our cage spray, which is vinegar and water, coconut oil, and some just saline solution for rinsing out an eye. And we have our urinary support tabs, garbage bags, some forage, extra hay clips, zip ties, and then our hanging toys, wood toys and some plush toys. The second shelf here that is again over top of Seymour's cage are our pads that have U-Haul in them for our cuddle cups. And then some in here as well. And then panning over top of where Butterscotch and Bullseye are all our square pads that go in like our shacks and all those type of beds like cubes and such. My father-in-law built me all these shelves, and they are super secure, just in case anybody's wondering about them. So that is where we like to keep our pads, because it's super easy to just grab those and go. So in the corner of the room here is the closet, and usually a gate is across there because I keep Seymour out of this back corner. There's our air purifier that runs 24/7, and the garbage can with my little scooper and dustpan. So usually the gate goes across here so he can't get at it. But right now he's just in his cage so that I can show this. In the closet we have some bins. On the left here are foam tunnels. In the center are the foam tunnel pads and 1x1s or little heart-shaped pads. Anything that's just like not the norm. And then on the right are the fleece drapes or hides, whatever you would like to call them, corner curtains. Those are all in that bin right there. Up on the clothes hangers, I was trying to think of the name of them for a second, are 1x1 mats. Those are all the mats that I put under where the piggies eat their hay and drink their water. And then up top there are all our shacks and huts. Those are the foam shacks and huts. That's where we keep all of them. So that is the closet. Now all of our cages are up on handmade tables that we had custom made, just like Seymour's cage base. I like having piggies at my height. I think it helps tame them, helps them feel more confident, and it is so much nicer to clean the cages and to reach them easily to pet them or pick them up. So underneath is Seymour's play area. This is where he's out 24/7. He is just blocked off for that corner because there's electrical cords. And we do have a gate on his cage just because when I am cleaning, I do need to put him in his cage for his own safety. And I don't even know where the little devil is. He's probably in the corner. That's where all his cardboard and his packing paper is. One of his favorite spots. So here is Bullseye and Butterscotch Ripple's cage. Theirs is a 2 by 6.5 CNC cage. All of my cages have an area where they can hide that also offers good ventilation. So that's where I use the fleece drapes. She's in the cube there. And I use fleece cage liners that have an absorbent layer built in between. And there's Bullseye eating out of our hay bags. And then for every cage I have 2 water bottles, which is a must for all cages. Even if you only had 1 pig, you should always have at least 2 water bottles because you never know what could happen. So that cage connects all the way over to Littlefoot and Butter Pecan's cage. Their cage is a 2 by 6 that is an L shape. It is divided by grids and a piece of plexiglass because the males would fight if I didn't have that. Males get really testy with each other. They're very territorial, especially with ladies around. So that is a super secure area, and the plexiglass is stuck between so nobody can hurt anybody. So again, there is our fleece drape hide for these guys where they like to hide out. Hi, Vivi. And again, we have hay bags. And the 2 water bottles. I gotta change water bottles after this. That is our job for this morning. And then coming over here is a 2 by 4 for my seniors. Kelvin and Hobbs live in here, and they have a fleece drape as well. Right now I don't have it turned the other way so those things dangle down, because they don't seem to like that very much for some reason. And then they got their hay bags and their 2 water bottles. So also in this room I have wall words. These were purchased online. I think it was actually just called wall words. Just made my order for what names I wanted and in what color and what size, and they got sent to me and they stick on the wall, and that's about all. So over here too I have some wall words, and I have pictures, a couple of my Winnie the Pooh plates. And then up top there are some stuffed animals that are probably super dusty and should get cleaned. And then there is the window. And because the window's there, this is why I had Budget Bunny make me all these super thick fleece and flannel drapes along the cage, just in case there is ever any kind of chill coming. It's all more warm, I guess you would say, right? And that is a drape, and then super thick dark room darkening curtains. And then you can see it goes along there, and have a bit here. So I just wanted to make sure that everybody was super warm. So that is our room tour. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Okay, see you guys.